Hey guys, welcome to Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video, and in this video we're going to be talking about New Vision Terra. Not any other versions of Terra that you may think that exist, only the new version of Terra, the new one that everybody knows about. If you're on YouTube and you've been watching, not even me, just videos in general, you know about Magic Terra, or New Vision Terra at this point. You know about her and her capabilities, you've seen it. So that's why this video is being made, so I can talk to you about how you should build her, what you need, and things that you should look at before you even pull her, because you can't just say, hey, I want Terra because she is the top of the charts and that's all I'm looking at. I'm not trying to take a shot at anybody. There are a lot of people who on the spreadsheet just look at the highest number and, oh, it's the shiniest number, I want to get that unit, and they don't take into account a lot of those other units that are being compared to there's no killers in that. And the person who runs that spreadsheet has admitted that, or people who know about the spreadsheet have admitted that for a lot of the other units there's no killers or very little amount being applied in comparison. So in this video we're going to talk about things that you should, if you don't have these items, you probably shouldn't pull for Terra, unless you like the character, of course, or maybe you'll work towards them in the end later. But yeah, we're going to get into it. So you've got Terra here, and in her normal form, her Limit Burst is not as useful, of course, so we all know what her other Limit Burst is. But this Limit Burst in her normal form is just like, it boosts Limit Burst damage, so it would help herself. It would help her in terms of damage when she uses Limit Burst in other form. But I feel like this other mechanic is better. So on the first turn she'll get enough Esper Orbs to summon an Esper, and you want to summon one of 3, depending on your damage dealer. Ifrit, Shiva, or Rama, and those 3 will increase magic damage for that element for all allies. So for example, if you summon Ifrit, which is the most traditional summon you'll do, it'll boost her Limit Burst in her Brave Shift form by a certain amount, which is the most traditional way. But if you look at my Demon Chimera Clear when I use Terra, I summon Shiva because it'll actually help out my Fizzless, which is more impactful because they'll be doing more damage more than Terra will be finishing. So you see how that goes. But the more traditional way is Ifrit. But I don't think anyone's ever used Rama because there's not a lot of Thunder Chainers besides Ipara on the global side. So that takes care of that. So I mentioned that, and in our Brave Shift form, we all know about the damage. We have all seen it. We've all heard about it. It's a huge modifier that you can stack on top of stack on top of stack. Old mechanical things in this game. That's why there's not a lot of summon stuff in this game, guys. Like a lot of strong evokers until recently, because the mechanics for it were just so bizarre, so out of the way that they didn't really want to work around it. But now they finally made some units for it. So how to build her? Her normal form doesn't matter as much. Get some Esper generation like Bahamut Fina or Draconian Princess Fina. The rest of this doesn't matter. This is just whatever. This could be anything. Don't just look at this. Oh my god, I don't have this stuff. For this form, it does not matter, but for the other form, it does. Unfortunately, this form does matter. I can't say. You guys know who have been on my channel for a while. I always say, hey, you don't need this, this, and this. You can have this, this, and this. But unfortunately, when it comes to this unit in particular, you really need pretty much all this stuff. I've got 2 of her STMR equipped. This is probably the only variation, I think, and there might be one other one. If you have Realm on your party, and Realm has a Rod in Peril, so that means that you'll do more damage when you equip rods. And you may want to equip a rod on top instead of her 2 of her STMRs, but in general sense, 2 of her STMRs is very good. The only other variation you could have is this and these 2 spots. But you want to have as much magic as possible. You want to have as the highest magic stat because when you're using her Limit Burst, magic is in the equation, guys. Magic, evil magic, and also summon damage or whatever other term is called. So this is Kid Ridia's STMR. It's good. We have Luna Freya's STMR, which is very nice. We've also got 2 Unalesca STMRs. So with all those equipped and her vision card at level 10, that will allow us to get that 300% evil magic and also that 300% summon damage properties. And she already starts off with 240% evil magic, so that really helps out the build. It doesn't make so you don't have to use as much. So you could swap some. Like I said, with the body slot, the robe slot, whatever you want to call it, that's a variation. You could use Yuna's STMR, which would increase a little bit there, here and there, if you have that and you don't have some of these other things here. And yeah, so we all know about her Limit Burst. We all know about the other Limit Burst. We know about the summon. What about the other stuff? She does have some chaining. It's not that good, but it's okay. And I would highly recommend not using this because this damages your own team if you don't have fire resistance on your team. So it's a lore thing. From what I've researched, from what I read, I mean, it's a lore thing. And the other thing is that she may be a little slow, is that she needs Esper Gauge to unlock her quadcast. So not a full bar, but you need some. And in her Brave Shift form, you definitely want to go ahead and use this. You'll probably have enough Esper Gauge to use this, so she can do the quadcast on the next turn if you need it. And also on top of that, you want to go ahead, I don't know if it's, where are all the abilities? They're on here somewhere. This is the ability you want. It'll increase her summon, or increase her magic and also her Limit Burst damage. And also you want to use this because it'll imperil for fire, and will also do some things that you want to do. So that's really it for her. And once you got all these things, once you got all this stuff set up, because like I said, guys, you can't just pull for her and just hope she does a lot of damage like everything else. No, you need a lot of stuff to make her good. You need a lot of stuff to make her good, guys. This is not one of those units that you can just say, I'm sleeping, oh, now she's awake, oh, the banner's here, I'm gonna pull. You have to, it's a lot of preparation to get her to be good. A lot of things that are required to make her good. So if you have none of the stuff I just showed you in this video, I don't know, if you're really hyped for her still, I guess. But if you have literally nothing in your, it makes you a lot harder to do the damage that you can see a lot of Terras are doing, like my Terra in the Demon Chimera trial. I was shaving off a lot of HP because I had all this stuff. So in the end, guys, hopefully this video helped you out, and I try to go in as depth as possible for you guys. But if you still have questions, of course, let me know down in the comment section down below. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell, because you'll get videos like this one, which is kind of a treat, right? So, and there'll be 2 other videos that may interest you at the end of the video. If you watch all the way to the end of this video, make sure to type in #EvilMagic. #EvilMagic will be the keyword for the ending of this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.